Hello again, everyone, and welcome back for another Taoism Explained video. This time we're going to take a look at the 26th chapter of Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching. And as usual, we are going to go through 3 different translations and then talk a little bit about what is being said. So the first translation goes like this. Gravity is the root of lightness. Stillness, the ruler of movement. Therefore, a wise prince, marching the whole day, does not go far from his baggage wagons. Although he may have brilliant prospects to look at, he quietly remains in his proper place, indifferent to them. How should the lord of a myriad chariots carry himself lightly before the kingdom? If he do act lightly, he has lost his root of gravity. If he proceed to active movement, he will lose his throne. The next version goes like this. The heavy is of the light the root, and rest is motion's master. Therefore the holy man, in his daily walk, does not depart from gravity. Although he may have magnificent sights, he calmly sits with a liberated mind. But how is it when the master of the 10,000 chariots in his personal conduct is too light for the empire? If he is too light, he will lose his vassals. If he is too passionate, he will lose the throne. And our final version goes like this. The heavy is the root of the light. The quiet is master of motion. Therefore the wise man, in all the experience of the day, will not depart from dignity. Though he be surrounded with sights that are magnificent, he will remain calm and unconcerned. How does it come to pass that the emperor, master of 10,000 chariots, has lost the mastery of the empire? Because, being flippant himself, he has lost the respect of his subjects. Being passionate himself, he has lost control of the empire. So, we can see that heaviness and lightness imply each other. They are polar opposites, and thus connected in this way. Motion and rest, likewise, are 2 sides of the same coin. The sage travels all day long, but doesn't forget about their baggage. And although the world is full of sights to see, they remain unconcerned and still. This sage has been inducted into the mysteries, to put it into a Western sense. They have had the realization that dark implies light, good implies evil, and so forth. And when they travel, they don't forget about the physical baggage they lug along with them. No, but through the journey of life, growing and aging, they do not forget the mental baggage that they carry, perhaps the spiritual baggage that they carry. They know that there is so much to be thought about, so much to be said, but still, they remain quiet and calm. Now, why would a leader with 10,000 chariots act calmly in public? This is sort of a funny question in the current state of things, the year 2020. I won't go into politics here too deep, but I will say that this concept in Lao Tzu's writings, this concept of leaders acting calmly and politely, is kind of It's kind of comical. But in any case, this master of the 10,000 chariots can lose mastery of the empire. This so-called master has probably been making bad decisions, making their rule about themselves. As we learned in previous chapters, the best leaders are those who are barely noticed. The daily life of their subjects is either unchanged or perhaps made slightly better. And this apparent master has lost all respect of those who they lead for whatever reason, and in so doing has lost control of the empire, or perhaps the country in more modern terms. And finally, to lose our sense of lightness is to lose the source. This means to be away from the Tao, instead of being in accord with it. And at the same time, to always be in motion is to lose oneself. We seem to repeat this almost every time. But let it be known, constant motion is bad. Always going and doing and doing. Always striving for more, trying to achieve the next best thing, and continuously running around this hamster wheel of achievement. It isn't the answer. It is rather a large part of our downfall.